Hey folks, welcome to video number 2 of my Angkor Wat UNESCO Heritage Site video. So in part 1 you already saw the Angkor Wat temple and some of the other temples, and now in part 2 we're gonna discover even more, so let's go! So next up is the Banteay Kdei temple. Let's dive right into it. This temple is very interesting as in it feels a little bit like a maze. So it is heavily destroyed. The towers and most of the archways are still intact and also quite a few walls. And yeah, you have this maze feeling, like there's a way here, there's a way there, then there's another way here. Like here there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 doors and like everywhere, so yeah, you can get lost quite easily. Like I'm not even sure where I'm going right now. Interestingly, it has more than 5 towers. Like all the others, they usually have 5 towers, with some exceptions. This one I can already see has at least 9. That's also quite impressive. So it's not like the most interesting temple here or something like this, but it's still worth seeing it just for the way it was constructed and how it's like built like a little maze here. So it's kind of cool to walk around. Another noteworthy place to see is the Srah Srang water reservoir. You can already see it's a massive artificial lake here with I think it's a stupa here in the middle as well, and it's also quite old. There is not too much to see here, but when you're going here on the way to the temples anyway, it's a nice place to stop and maybe have a drink or a snack or something and just see this beautiful lake here. I think it's good to have a small stop. So right now I'm at the western entrance of the Preah Khan temple. Apparently it's one of the more beautiful temples here, people told me. So let's figure it out. Right now I'm on the bridge, so you can see here the waterways and the beautiful bridge again, which you have at many temples actually. And here's also the entryway, and let's go inside. So here at the entry you already have like 2 of these statues here with the swords standing in front of them, which looks a little bit intimidating. And now going in, you have the rooftops here still. Wow. Now it looks very well preserved actually, like here with the roof and everything, really nice. So the main walkway is pretty well preserved. Like you can see there's a roof above me, but when you go to the sides like here, you can see there are stones everywhere, everything is fallen down. So the straight line from west to east is preserved, but everything beside is completely destroyed, fallen in and just rubble. So it's not that good preserved, to be honest. But I'm not even in the middle yet. So let's go a little bit further. It also has a bit of a maze or labyrinth-like structure, which is kind of cool. And really small doorways as well, so I always have to go down. Like, it's really small. This one here, gosh, I haven't seen the small ones yet. Usually they're very big in the temples. Oh, that's a very unique thing. And yeah, it's huge as well. Here in the middle of the temple you have a lot of those small, let's say small houses or small rooms. Each one of them has an altar in there. I'm pretty sure in the past there was like a statue of a god on the altar. Nowadays the altar is empty and it's pretty well preserved. You also see still like the carvings here everywhere, which are really pretty. And you have here the middle tower, which is well, not completely intact anymore, like the top is missing, but it's halfway intact still. So you can see that, and as I said, it's very pretty looking. You also have like partly the red color here still, and the moss as well is in many parts here, which give it like a unique flair, kind of like a Tomb Raider flair in this way. So it is pretty cool to see. Also noteworthy to say, there is a stupa here right in the middle tower of the temple. So when you see the stupa, you know you're in the middle. And from here you have like walkways to the north, south, west and east. You can get a little bit lost if you don't know where north is, but otherwise it's easy to follow the direction here in the temple. And at the east side of the temple you have those trees again that are like growing over the temples, over the roofs and everything. So there is one here. There was one down here, but it has been cut down unfortunately. And I think there's another one down there. So if you go to the east side of the temple, you can see the famous trees again, just so you know. And let's go to the next temple. Woohoo! Next up is the Neak Poan temple. So this temple is quite unique also because it's like in the middle of a lake, connected by a bridge. And the lake is also very interesting because there's like a dead forest inside of it. I hope you can see it. So it's very interesting to see this unique landscape here. And let's check out the temple. The temple itself has a very unique shape. So it's in the middle of a water basin. Basically, yeah, right, oh god, here. It's a round shape, kind of looks like a stupa in a way. And also there is like one, then one on the other side, one down there, and the fourth, so 4 water basins in each direction, so north, south, west and east as well. So there are 5 water basins shaped like a cross in a way, or a plus sign, with the temple in the middle, which is very unique. Like I haven't seen any temple similar to it here in the area, so it's definitely a must-see. Also a small interesting fact, there is a horse in the water. I assume it was maybe a chariot or something in the past and only the horse is left, but I haven't found any information about it. But it's still cool to see that the horse is here. Yeah. Oh, next up is the East Mebon temple. So this temple apparently has a lot of beautiful statues that are around here. So let's check it out. The temple itself, it's built kind of like a step pyramid again. Not as much, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 layers at least. So it has a bit of the shape. And also, as I said, the statues, here's a beautiful elephant statue, for example, which looks really cool. And there are many more to come here. Next up is the Ta Som temple, which is here right behind me. It's a bit, I wouldn't say a small temple, not a big temple, it's like a medium temple. So let's check it out. The temple itself is very well preserved, I must say, and also well restored as well, of course. And I really love the stonework, the carvings and everything here. Like just look at that, how detailed it is and how well preserved as well. It's really beautiful. Like the whole area here, I mean, you still have like stones here just lying around, but yet the preservation here and the restoration here is very well done, I must say. So it's really like, it's not a temple you spend hours in here, but like for 30 minutes, 1 hour, it's a perfect place to go to. It's really a good place to see just for the stonework here, for the carvings and everything. It's really unique and beautiful. And the last temple of the video and of them all, it's the Preah Temple from the mid-10th century. And honestly, this temple is unique in the way that it doesn't look like from here. It looks like a Mayan temple in a way. So it has again the step pyramid form. And when you go there, the way it's built, it's like a Mayan pyramid in a way. So very unique style, I must say. I haven't seen this anywhere else here in Cambodia before. So it's really a unique style and doesn't seem like from here at all. It's not easy because it's very hot, but once you're on the top you have this beautiful view all over the jungle here, the green lush jungle. It's so nice to see that here. So it's really worth going up here on top of the pyramid just for this special view. So for tickets, there is no ticket counter here, nothing. You have to buy them online. So for that, the website where to buy the tickets is in the description below. Otherwise, just put in Google like tickets Angkor Wat and it will come up. It's like the official website there. So don't worry about that. They have 1-day pass, 3-day pass, and I think the last one is a 7-day pass, I think, or 5-day pass. I would suggest 3 days. So like one day to see like the 2 main temples, the next day to like the whole small circle, and the last day to do the grand circle. Should be enough in this way. If you come in the summertime, it can get over 40 degrees here. Like you can see, I'm sweating like crazy. So bring enough water with you. Like I have 3 liters of water with me basically. But also you don't need to worry too much about it, because every temple here has at least 1 toilet, 1 stand with drinks, 1 stand with food, and a parking lot. So there's nothing to worry about. The best way to get here, I would say you can take a tour. You can also go around with a tuk-tuk, but I would suggest rent a scooter, drive around with the scooter here. Then you can do it in your own time, and you just pay once. You don't need to pay for the tuk-tuk all the time. It's much easier and simpler. The roads are fine to drive on, so don't worry about that. And I'm back in my hotel room. So my camera just gave up on me, so the video just cut. But anyway, so what I wanted to say, if you like bicycling, there are a lot of bicycle roads in the whole area. So keep in mind it's around 40 kilometers for like the biggest area. So keep that in mind if you want to go bicycling, but if you're a fan of it, you can definitely do it. And that's it for the video. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit the like button down below. Remember to subscribe, and see you next one. Bye.